Hi lovelies, welcome to another edition of Hot Takes and Tea with Amy and your favorite girl, Lulu.
As always, it's our pleasure to be gracing your screen, and we're really happy that you're joining us for today's edition.
Yes, we're super excited. You see, today I came looking like Mommy Gio because I want to ask a question.
A very important question.
Very important question. Are you guys ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, how long is too long to make beans? Sorry. How long is too long to be in a relationship?
I don't know who answered that question because it's not me. Well, in my opinion, I don't think there is a stipulated amount of time to or how long relationships should last.
Okay.
I think it's all dependent on the two people involved.
So they'll be going 5 years, 7 years, 10 years.
No, now they have to agree with themselves how long we are going to. There are people that have dated for 2 months and they are sure that they are getting married.
Is there any? You see, I'm sure I've seen people that have dated for 2-3 months before getting married, and there are people that have dated 6 years, 4 years. Is there any difference, like, or maybe I know this person better because you've dated for a long time as compared to somebody that dated for just 2 or 3 months?
Time is actually the factor here, and the thing is, time reveals things whether we want them revealed or not. So yeah, it makes sense that if you spend a longer period of time with someone, you get to know them better, right? But that is no guarantee that surprises will not spring up tomorrow after dating someone for 10 years. The person can still do something that will shock them themselves, talk more of you. So I don't think there is a. Well, I think there is a too long.
Is it too long?
There is a too long.
A too long without a reason. A too long that is not
without a plan. Yes.
I mean, people get into a relationship and they're like, okay, let me finish school or let me pursue this master's, let me get this job. There's a clear plan.
There's a plan.
What's that one that? Let's see how it is going. 1 year. Let's see how it is going. 2 years.
People of God.
Let's see how it is going. 4 years. That's a problem.
And the crazy thing is that when relationships last that long, they mostly always never end well.
Yes, true.
That's just the fact, because you see people even get married and they are still at loggerheads with each other, but they stay glued to each other because they are married and because nobody is perfect, right? But in a relationship where someone stays 10 years, that's like 2 degrees and 2 NYSC certificates.
There's no stipulated time.
Yeah.
But then there should be a plan.
There should be a plan.
Some things should be clearly defined. That's how we see people go into long relationships, 5 years, 6 years, and either the man or the woman comes to say, I'm not doing it again.
And there is nothing you can do about it because
you can't force somebody that says they don't want to do it again, no?
Right. So are we now saying that there is a too long, but can we put a number of years to that too long? What would you
too long? What people doing for 7 years? What people doing for 6 years? Personally, I'll speak for myself. I'm not a fan of long relationships.
Yeah.
I feel like from the first or second year, you should know what you want.
Exactly. And
if you don't know what you want, that's the best time to go, rather than hope.
I think most of the time, this ball is in the man's court.
Oh yes, all the time.
It's in the man's court, because I think a woman who stays with you for 2 years, 3 years, that she's seeing a future with you. She's seeing a happily ever after with you. And then you are playing around, trying to be smart and all that, not attacking the questions directly. The question of what are we doing? When are we planning to make this official? It's in the man's court. So it is the men Today we're not on your side. Today we're not on your side. Also, we know this thing about women and the biological clock, where a man can very easily, in his 50s even, get married, right, to a woman of his choice. But a woman in her 50s,
even in her 20s, early 20s.
But a woman in her 50s, you know now. So if you're courting someone or in a relationship with someone, people define these things. Don't waste somebody's daughter's time.
It should be defined from the word go.
It should.
As that relationship is starting, what are we looking at? It happens that you have a time in mind, and it comes to that time and things don't just work out. It's better that you even had a plan.
Exactly.
You know, rather than let's just be going.
You see, all things being equal, like you are not pursuing anything, you are not trying to meet any target or goal, you are not waiting for money to enter your hand, or if all those things are on ground, what are you doing dating somebody for over 2 years?
I think that people that have all of those things, so they have the money, they have everything, every needed resource to do the event and even
the marriage,
there's something
that means the person is either not sure of or settling down, or that person, or they still have,
some people have marriage scare,
or they still want to enjoy their life, but don't
nowadays some men don't, some humans don't mind. They still want to enjoy even when they are married.
Inside the marriage.
Yes.
Well, I'm tired for you people though. You are doing so much.
How about people that they left the dating stage, there's been your proposal, somebody's wearing your ring, 1 year has passed since you proposed, 2 years, 3 years, please.
That is the one that I can even categorically put a stamp of time on.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's for relationships. There could be other factors, but the fact that you have proposed. 1 year.
Because
one year.
Even before you propose, there's a plan.
You should have had a plan.
Don't go and carry all your money to buy ring. There's a plan, because I see no reason why. I've seen a case before that this guy had to make the ring bracelet. Year 1,
dear Lord.
Year 2, Year 3, Year 4. Just you people shall don't propose when you're not ready.
When you're not ready, if you're
proposal not ready. Is I am ready to get married to you. Let's get this train moving. 6 months. But that's the bad 1 year. Cause why?
Well, I also know a situation of 2 friends of mine. Right, the guy he hadn't proposed yet, but he's sure he wants to settle with this woman.
Yeah.
But this friend of mine, this girl, the kind of wedding she wants.
Oh wow.
The kind of lavishness she spews every time she talks about how she wants her wedding to be. He had to confide in a couple of us and say, because we're teasing him now, what are you guys doing? Have you not heard the kind of wedding this girl wants? And because he loves her, he wants to give her that kind of wedding. So what do you have to say?
Marriage is not the event.
It's not
the wedding.
It's not the ceremony.
Oh my days, I want to have a beautiful wedding, but it will never be and can never be the core of marriage.
Yes, I want to have a beautiful ceremony. I want to have the best marriage, not ceremony. And we're going to even talk about people that go into heavy debts because after marriage. You don't have peace. You're supposed to be on money.
Vendors are calling you. You're blocking their numbers. You cannot pick their calls.
You're supposed to be on money.
Because I have learned that you cannot completely and totally impress your guests.
Everybody.
It's not possible. It's not.
No matter
do what you like.
Exactly.
Do what you have the ability and the capability to do.
Exactly.
You go the extra mile. They'll still tell you that your clothes was not very white. Looking at it.
Some people will tell you I only ate 1 plate.
You won't eat. No. So wedding is beautiful. You gather people around, you celebrate with you, but it is will never be the core of marriage. There's work to do inside.
Exactly.
Yes.
We digress though.
From this point, yeah, we did. It's just because of that instance you made.
Know that you should not be give anybody's daughter your ring to wear for more than 1 year.
Return it.
Don't even give it if you're not ready.
There is a very clear reason.
Except so, well, life can happen.
Yeah,
life can happen. But under normal circumstances, please don't allow anybody's daughter to wear your ring for more than 1 year and you don't have clear plans. When I say plans, it's not let's get married in 2 years old. No. You are calling cake people, you are calling decorators, you are calling the bridal,
or you're fixing the dates to go to your pastor's office. So
thank you
for both of you.
Exactly. so yeah, there's actually no stipulated time for relationship before marriage. It can happen for some people in 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, and they still have the beautiful marriage happily ever after. It can happen for people after 10 years.
Why did your voice go down?
Because I know that there are definitely people who it has happened for like that, but it's very rare, and it shouldn't even be unless you started dating maybe when
quite
high
young,
school,
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that. Well, that can, but still.
Okay, just before we go, I'm going to read a response we got from a man. I asked, how long is too long to be in a relationship? Like, how long should you be inside a relationship? He said, personally, I am not a number person. I feel like if you're not purposeful, if you do not know what you want as a man, if you're not disciplined, if you do not have an aim, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. You should have a plan, and you should keep this woman into the plan, because naturally a woman is an incubator. So if you tell her your plans and you guys work together in a disciplined manner, before time, you will not even notice it that you guys will go from relationship to marriage. Being in a long relationship without having a plan will end up favoring the man more than the woman.
True.
It also said that except the relationship is just for enjoyment, both of you are catching cruise, you just be going. But if it's a well-defined relationship, there should be a plan. If marriage is what you have in mind, there should be a laid out plan.
And that's on period.
Yes.
So planning is everything, and the core of what he said is incorporate your significant other in whatever plans you're making, because there are human beings too that should have their own plans. If you are making your plans based off on reaching or meeting your own goals, remember that this woman also is a person who definitely have her own goals to meet, and if you incorporate her in your plans, okay, she knows how best to go about her own things. Don't be selfish.
Yes.
Don't be selfish.
Communicate, have a plan. And in a situation where there is no laid out plan, what would you advise? Like, you've tried, but the plan is not planning. For instance, the girl is asking, oh, what's the plan? What do you have in mind? And the guy is, you get,
that person cannot mean well for you, because trust me, it is not difficult to say, okay, I don't know, let's figure it out together. Let us sit down and lay down this plan. Do you understand? But the fact that someone is bringing it up and the other person is dodging like bullets, that means they are not fully vested in that relationship, and they probably don't see a future with you. So I think you should find your spirit though. I have been in a situation like that, and so I moved though. That should be a deal breaker for anybody.
So the question has been, how long is too long to be in a relationship? What do you guys think? Have you ever been in a very long relationship?
How did it end?
Yes. So we'd love to read from you. And thank you for sticking around to this point. Yep, thank you.
And don't forget to follow us on all our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube at Hot Takes and Tea. And please, on Spotify, we are at Hot Takes and Tea. You can listen to us on the go. Join our social community, and we really, really want you to subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channels, please. We really appreciate you guys. Until our next video, bye.